Talk about how the game started and falling to that big of a deficit early.
Yeah, that's when you do that, you put yourself in a hole and you put yourself in a position that no matter how hard you fight, no matter how good things you do in the back end, it's hard to come out of that against a good team like they are. And we start off that first drive moving, have that turnover, and then after that, a couple of more. And as you just said, you put yourself back like that. It's a good team we're playing. It's hard to come all the way back from that and get on top.
What did you see in the fourth quarter, which you guys are making a comeback at 31-17, and you had that one there?
I mean, I think I saw what everyone saw. Seeing a guy very handsy, mugged, throwing it, pretty sure it's going to get a call or something comes out of that, and it doesn't, move on.
Amari was asked about his career-high receiving yardage, and first thing that he said was the drop early that resulted in interception and ultimately a touchdown. You had a career-high day as well. For you, what stands out?
Follow Amari right there. I had three interceptions. I don't care how many yards I had or anything else like that. 3 interceptions on a loss. I don't care what career high I have. None of that matters. And Amari's saying that, I think, is an example of a lot of guys in our locker room, a lot of guys in our team who look in the mirror before they point fingers. And as long as we have those type of guys on our team, we're going to be fine. We're going to keep getting better. We're going to be able to take things like this, take them on the chin, learn from them, and get better because of it, simply because of that attitude.
5 weeks after the season, where do you think you guys stand as a team?
Yeah, I mean, a team that's got to get better and got to start fast on offense. Got to play better complementary football than we have these last 2 weeks. And but there's a lot of football to be played. Definitely a lot of football to be played. A lot of plays to be made, and we're not shy of making them. We're not backing down. As I said, we'll take this one on the chin. We're gonna take the good, take the bad. We're gonna learn from it, and hopefully we'll look back at this and say this was a turning point, or this was good for us.
As the quarterback and the leader, after Amari has that kind of drop, what do you say to him? Or
I mean, I could have put the ball two more inches in front of him, or whatever it is. That's a great player. I mean, sure, he had that drop, but you go back and you look at the rest of the game, the plays he's making, the catches he's making, catches that double move and makes 2 guys miss on the sideline. You tell him let it go, so he can come back and do exactly what he just did. And we have those type of players that we're not going to sit there and hound on one mistake, because we know that they're very prideful in that, and that they're going to look in the mirror and blame themselves first before they say, hey, Dak threw that a little bit behind me. Yeah, simply that right there. Tap him on the back and say, let's go. You'll put it behind you, as he did.
On that third interception, Michael Gallup seemed to be pretty thoroughly mugged, but there was no flag. What did you see on that play? And was that contact something that you saw before releasing?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think you look around the league, a lot of quarterbacks, when they see something like that, they throw it that way to make sure, hey, throw that flag there. But as I said, it didn't happen, and you have to move on.
Dak, how do you take what y'all did in the fourth quarter and make sure you do it in 1, 2, and 3 next time?
Yeah, we don't necessarily have to have our backs against the wall to play like we did. We've got to figure out whatever it is, find out the way, or find out whatever it is to start the game like that. And when we find that, it's going to be dangerous. But until then, that's the goal, and that's what we've got to work to get to.
You've always been a guy who takes good care of the ball and doesn't risk it very often. Why not so much today? Was it just the pressure that they created, or defensive secondary looks they gave you?
I mean, we've talked about 2 of them, 2 of the interceptions. I'd say the second one was definitely my fault, just trying to fit a throw in there that I had no business. Could have just thrown it to the back. Yeah, I mean, I pride myself on taking care of the ball. So when you get back in the locker room and you have a game like this and you've thrown 3 interceptions, it's not a good feeling, but I promise you I'll get better because of it.